YouTube? It's your boy Glock Guardian here. This video is a little later than I wanted to post it. I've had a very busy day. I had to go out of town on a little quick personal run, and then when I got back, I had to run my dog back out to the vet. But anyways, the video today is a review of one of my carry guns. What we have here is my Glock 17 Gen 4 MOS. The MOS stands for Modular Optic System. It's pretty much a firearm that comes directly from the factory, already pre-milled right there to accept a red dot optic. This is one of my carry guns. I carry this a majority of the time. It's a Glock. I'm a Glock guy, so I mean that's one of the main reasons I actually purchased the gun. But I was reading up on sidearms that takes red dot optics, and I don't have too many friends that actually have handguns that actually take a red dot. So I decided to purchase this one and try it out, not really knowing what to expect with it. Look wise, I love the way they look. But other than that, I wasn't sure how it's going to like the red dot on it. So far, the only downside to the red dot is making sure your battery's always good. Which the batteries that come in these are supposed to last, like you can leave them on constant. I think it's, if I'm not mistaken, for 2 years, and it won't die. I mean, it gets dim, but I mean, it's visible. I'm thinking it's 2 years, but I always shut mine off when I'm at home, because most firearms with the optics, they also have raised rear and front sights, so you can see them through the optic window. That way you can use either or. This one does not have the raised sights on it yet, so it's pretty much red dot only. My other one I carry with the optic on it does have the raised rear and front sight. This one I will get them eventually. So far the only mods I have done to this is the red dot optic, the 3.5 pound ghost trigger. I have had the front spring, recoil spring replaced with the lighter spring. I've also have polished the plunger, the shear plunger, and just a little internal stuff on the inside to help it cycle cleaner and easier, and pretty much give you that less distortion on the trigger there. But yeah, this is one, like I said, one of my carry guns. Although I do have quite a bit of firearms, there are only a small handful of them I do carry. We're pretty much the gun as the Glock 17 platform, 17 plus 1. It functions as it should. I mean, I have not had a malfunction with this. I've done some torture testing with it. Not extreme, just because I did not want to pretty much damage the optic up here, which with this one, this is the Burst Fast Fire. It has a lifetime warranty transferable, so if anything happens to this, all I have to do is box it back up, send it back to Burst, and they will send me another one, no questions asked. So that is good about it. It is not waterproof, although you can fire the Glock underwater. It is not recommended to have this optic submerged underwater. This optic actually retails for about, I want to say 200. Yeah, this one's about 200, which is not bad. It's actually a cheaper option if you want to run that, because they range between, like I said, from around 200 up to about 700 or 800. And being that I was just getting into this, I did not want to buy like a $700 or $800 red dot and then decide it's not for me, and then have to worry about go ahead and find somebody to either buy that one or sell it to a local gun dealer around here. So I just bought just a little, pretty much entry level kind of red dot right now, and I mean I love it. I mean, this one, like I said, the only downfall is this one I don't like. It is pretty much you have to remove the optic on this one to replace the battery, which the newer ones they're coming out with, they're right up top. You just get access to the battery panel right up top. Other than that, I mean, it has a auto light dimming sensor on the top as well. If you are out in the bright sun, it automatically detects that and it makes your red dot brighter. Which this one has a 3 MOA dot on it. The MOA is pretty much the size of the red dot that's in there. So like at let's say about 100 yards, you have like a 3-inch dot on the target. That's what the 3 MOA is. Yeah, and if the sun is like at nighttime when the sun goes down, the red dot actually dims down, so it's not like overpoweringly bright, so you can't really see your target. I mean, it's a very good option for these. I mean, I like that feature on these. But yeah, this is pretty much one of my concealed carry babies. Like I said, Glock 17 MOS. I purchased this one through TNT Firearms here in Findlay. Most of my guns, anybody that knows me know that's where I get a majority of my firearms. I would say 90% of them has came from TNT Firearm. It's a very good company. They treat everybody with respect. They are not into ripping off anybody. They will help you out regardless. They will steer you in the right path to which firearm you want. I mean, they're really good people. I actually just joyriding around one day when I was like 21, and I was over in this area, and I stopped in there and I talked to the owner, Roger, and he really impressed me by how he treated me when I went in there. So I mean, I pretty much give them all my business. Only time I've not bought a firearm from TNT is if I've got it off of a friend, or on the rare occasion it was like a Monday, the day that they're closed, because they're closed on Sundays and Monday. It'd be like a Monday, and I just happened to want a firearm that day, and I just pick one up from, the internet or a buddy of mine. But then I also go to TNT, buy accessories for it, extra magazines, ammo. But yeah, TNT Firearms, if you don't know, is here in Findlay, Ohio at, it's on Lima Ave. I will post a link to their address on the bottom of this. Or if you want to comment, ask me a question, I can give you their phone number, address, better yet on there. But yep, this is a girl. This is going to be a short video. Like I said, this was supposed to be done earlier today, a lot earlier. I've been up and on the road for quite a bit today, and so when I got back, I had to run and take care of my sick boy laying over here. But yeah, my next video on guns, I will also jump back a little bit. I will also get a video of being out on the range with this. I didn't get to go to the range today because, once again, being on the road a lot, and my schedule got pushed back a lot further than I thought. But I will get a gun video, and this is actually in use, live fire, sending rounds down range, and let you guys actually see this in action. Before I go, though, I will let you see if we can see the red dot on here. There. See, it's right there on my flag, if it can autofocus. Also, in this video, the red dot is a lot dimmer than what it actually is looking down into it directly. But yeah, if you have any questions, just go ahead and hit a comment. like the video. The videos will be a lot more planned out from now on, and like I said, I just had to do this video, pretty much push myself to stay on schedule. I was like, I'm just going to push this back until tomorrow, but I forced myself to do this today. That's why this is kind of a quick half kind of video. But, yep, I'll see you guys later.